Alright, inventory of my KRL Master Series. 54 inch, I do believe. Got just some old standard sockets back here, 1/2 inch drive. Some other miscellaneous ones that don't really get pulled out and used very much. 4-wheel drive ones. A pile of axle sockets and little stamps in the back. Some triple squares. Some wiring supplies. Knife. Love this thing. Hand cleaner. My Snap-on power probe. That thing's pretty cool too. Had to buy the case separate though. I couldn't get him to throw it in. Multimeter. Quick disconnects. Rotor caliper. More disconnects. Coolant pressure tester. More adapters. Back probe set. That's a pretty nice set. That was recently on sale. Stethoscope. Big extension. Hood prop. Cable drawer. Certification drawer. Nothing fun in there. Bit drawers. Long handled screwdrivers. Bits. Baby ratchet 40 bits. More screwdrivers, inch-pound torque wrench, putty knife, leftover picks from old sets. I have no idea why I have an injector in there. My double-sided tape, polishing stuff. Lead set, great for component testing. Just keep my welding gloves in here, my torch goggles, safety squints, Mountain Dew, just 2 fender covers. Gloves are buried under there. Sorry, I'm so shaky, fellers. Gear wrench, oil pressure test kit. This is really cool. Screws onto the oil filter housing. If you can get to the oil filter, you can check pressure. There's your part number. Cornwell coolant refiller. I think we've all seen those. Hydraulic flaring tool. Do a lot of brake lines here. Power steering pulley remover. Back pressure gauge set. Plier overflow. Nothing spectacular worth bragging about here. Pick overflow. Bigger wrenches, standard wrenches, old metric regular wrenches, my stubby ratcheting wrenches, blue points, flares, crow's feet, specialty cut up ones and bent ones, and just extras. Yep, odds and end stuff. Tap and die set. Rethreaders, some punches, some ACO rings, clamps, scope on a rope, torch, brake line bending tools, old serpentine belt tools, just stuff that still gets used but not very often. It doesn't really have a drawer of its own. This is where air tools go to die. Every now and again, probably the most used one I use here is the the die grinder with the cutoff on it. My 90-degree drill. Hopefully you don't need to get into that too often. Big dead blow hammer. We get some railroad contractors with big old steel wheels on there. You got to beat off. That works pretty good. Look, junk. We'll put that away. An add-on kit for my ball joint press. Some hand brushes. Old tie rod end tool. The thing works great, but it sucks. Puller. Kind of got to go through this drawer. AC flush machine. Condenser flusher. Screw extractors. Indexing pry bar. The 48 inch or whatever. 36 inch. Love that thing. And this is my recent deal of the day. Not today, of course. It's a Tech Angle wrench. The older style ones with the gray handle. I bought that thing off the Snap-on truck, used. It rode around. I gave him a hard time about it and everything else. So finally one day he said, "How much money you got in your pocket?" He had 2 of them left. The other technician that was looking at it almost pulled out $80 because that's what he had in his wallet. But I said at first at $40 and he said, "Take it." And I said, "Send it in." So $140 later, I got me a recertified, fully updated, ready to go Tech Angle 1/2 inch torque wrench. That thing's awesome. I need to save some pennies or find a used one for its little brother. Oops. See, I gotta get that one packed away in there a little better. Ball joint press, vacuum pump, vacuum gauge, rivet gun under there, compression tester, harmonic balancer puller, fuel injection tester, oil pressure gauge set, 500 psi for transmissions. That, friends, is that. Charging station up here, laptop, phone holder, ROs. Should put that away, huh?